In a major news break coming in, sources have confirmed that India and China have begun troop disengagement at key friction points in Eastern Ladakh, including Depsang and Demchok. The pullback marks a step towards easing the tensions between the two nations following the prolonged standoffs in the region. The disengagement comes after extensive diplomatic and military talks aimed at resolving border disputes peacefully. A major news break coming in this morning as the sources are confirming that India and China have in fact begun troop disengagement at the key friction points in Eastern Ladakh, including Depsang and Demchok. Now, the pullback marks a step towards easing tensions between the two countries following the prolonged standoffs in the region. Now, this engagement also comes after the extensive diplomatic and military talks aimed at resolving the border disputes peacefully. In a major news break coming in this morning, just before the BRICS, we also had news that India and China were engaging in disengagement when it comes to the LAC, that's a line of actual control. And today, sources have indeed confirmed that India and China have begun troop disengagement at the key points of contention along the Eastern Ladakh. This includes Depsang and Demchok. The pullback definitely signifies a step towards easing the tensions that's been prolonged for a very long time between India and China. Cyclone Dana has made landfall, forcing the evacuation of over 6 lakh residents across West Bengal and Odisha. Coastal districts like Bhadrak, Kendrapada, Balasore and Jagat Singhpur are experiencing wind speeds reaching up to 110 kilometers per hour, coupled with extremely heavy rainfall. The government is on high alert, closely monitoring the situation as relief efforts and safety measures are in full swing in the affected areas. Cyclone Dana has made landfall, which has forced the evacuation of over 6 lakh people across the states of West Bengal and Odisha. The major coastal districts of Bhadrak, Kendrapada, Balasore and Jagat Singhpur are experiencing wind speeds of up to 110 kilometers per hour, coupled with extremely heavy rainfall. In fact, the governments are on high alert and closely monitoring the situation. Viewers, at this point, I'd like to bring in my colleague Ridita, who's joining us live from Kolkata. Ridita, could you help us understand in terms of the trajectory of the cyclone and the major impact of it? When can we expect?
And here at Kolkata, we are experiencing a rainy monsoon and with heavy rainfall. But by the noon, it is assumed that this rainfall won't be there. It would turn to be a moderate rainfall because the winds are turning towards North Orissa. But last night, there was dreadful situations with high power cuts near the beach regions like Digha, Gosaba, then areas of Chandeshkhali where we were seeing. But Kolkata has not been affected that heavily, but there has been wind, severe high wind and high cyclonic storms which has been taking place the last night while the landfall process was happening. Even till today morning around 4:30, we have seen gust of winds that has been blowing. I have somebody who's joining me at this moment. He was having a morning walk, and I'll just ask him was he scared or what Kolkata's situation turned to be today morning. Good morning, sir. So how do you feel this moment when Dana is almost going away from us? Were you scared, sir?
I am not at all scared. Actually, there are some news from media, but I was sure that it will not impacting Calcutta. Okay, it's not that serious for Calcuttans.
But the areas that has been affected, what do you have to say about it?
I don't know what the areas are affected right now because I have not seen the TV.